everyone, and welcome back to the third Amiibo tournament. Today, we have 4 more matches, and we start out the Round 2 Winners Bracket Round 2. We're going to move on right into the matches. Our very first match is between a person that got a bye. Actually, every single one of these matchups had one person that got a bye, as will the future ones, but got a bye. 6 seed Hurricane Ike. We felt that he was overall good enough to take a 6 seed. We'll face off against the person who moved on from the Winners Bracket Round 1, Mac Daddy D. Let's go and pick out the stage. And the stage is Skyloft. It's a pretty good stage. So, Skyloft. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. See what happens here between Mac Daddy D and Hurricane Ike. Hurricane Ike, of course, not really good at doing... He doesn't seem to do his recovery unless he's vertical to the stage, which is probably his downfall in most cases. But Mac Daddy D also really powerful. Mac Daddy D advanced, defeating Star Kong in the in Winners Bracket Round 1. So far, he's done all the damage so far. Hurricane Ike is still recovered, though. There's a little bit of damage done to Mac Daddy D. Hurricane Ike continues to recover just enough. Wow, Mac Daddy D just having his way with Hurricane Ike early on. Uppercut, not quite enough to eliminate Hurricane Ike just yet, but there's KO ready for Mac Daddy D. And Ike's going to recover there. There goes Mac Daddy D losing his KO ability. But there's a nice punch, and Mac Daddy D only 32 damage lost in the first stock. He has a really huge advantage right now. This could be the first true upset. Fun fact, while we were doing the 8-man smash training, as Ike falls off again. As I was saying in the training, Mac Daddy D, when we did his training, he actually averages the most kills per match. He is very good at getting a lot of kills as well as getting a lot of deaths, of course, but he can get those kills really quickly. That's going to do a lot of damage to him as he continues to hop straight into it. This time he's going to do it a little higher, but this time he gets killed. So Hurricane Ike does take a stock off Mac Daddy D, but he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to make this comeback happen. It's just going to come down to a smart play by Mac Daddy D or Hurricane Ike to see who wins this thing. Yeah, Hurricane's starting to get a little bit of an advantage now, starting to get the right hits. He's got the KO ready, but Ike is not going to recover. That was quite a shocker to me. I know it didn't seem very exciting, but it certainly was pretty shocking to see, as immediately we have our first true upset of the match. Our first lower seed being a higher seed. Hurricane Ike falls to Mac Daddy D by the final score of 3-1. Very good job by Mac Daddy D. So he will move on to the Winners Bracket Round 3 and will face the winner of this next match. And Hurricane Ike will fall to the Losers Bracket. He will face off against Super Dr. M in Losers Bracket Round 1. That was a pretty nice first bout. I was not actually expecting Mac Daddy D to do as good as he did there. I thought he would have a lot of trouble recovering, but Ike didn't pressure him enough, so he moves on. Now here we go. Our next match is between... We got the 3 seed Aura Lord. Aura Lord did pretty well in the second Amiibo tournament, getting all the way to the finals before falling to Mario. Felt that was good enough to give him 3rd place. And we'll face off against, player moved on from the last round, Duck Hunt Dag. Duck Hunt Dag defeated Nostalgia 2 by quite a lucky move at the very end to advance. But here we go. Picking out the stage, and the stage is Kalos Pokemon League. Home court advantage for Lucario. Duck Hunt Dag is not bad, but I felt like he could have lost to Nostalgia 2 in that last round. It was just the recovery that really costed Nostalgia 2. His recovery's a little wonky, and so he had to kind of missed the ledge in the way he had to recover. I would not be surprised to see Duck Hunt Dag win in this match, but honestly, I'm looking more forward to Aura Lord with how well his performance is. I think grabs and perfectly timed attacks is what's going to give Duck Hunt Dag the advantage here. Duck Hunt Dag did advance pretty with that luck, so may it be another close one. As for Overlord, we decided to put him at 3 because we really felt that he is probably one of my better Amiibo, probably my best Amiibo, and we wanted to give him a little bit of a recognition for his finals appearance against Super Mario in the second tournament, outlasting even DP Man Jr. He's only behind Super Mario and DP Man Jr. DP Man Jr. is at second because we just felt like destruction throughout the entire second Amiibo tournament was good enough to warrant second. Good timed attack, and we see it's continuing to stay very close to the first stock, not taking a little while for the competitors to rack up their damage. Overlord does have a slight lead. There's a bit of a combo attack. These two haven't really faced off in one-on-one matches against each other very much, so I do expect to see a lot standing around, and that's probably what costed Duck Hunt Dag the first stock. 106 damage though on Overlord, so it's not a very big lead. He's trying to rack on as much damage as possible. Look at that, juggling perfectly. Did a lot of juggling right there. Did it like 4 more times unnecessarily, but immediately putting 50 plus damage on Duck Hunt Dag. Overlord's doing a good job of really avoiding the grabs, but ooh, didn't really block that good enough. So 53 damage going into the second stock, so. Yeah, because we do expect he's probably trying to avoid a lot of those grabs. Nice shield there by Overlord. He's definitely going to need to use his smash attacks maybe a little bit more, because his grabs aren't going to be able to do anything with Duck Hunt Dag's escapability. So pretty slow bout. I do expect this one to probably go a little while. This one may go 5 minutes, 6 minutes plus with the way these players are dodging and not getting very many attacks and shielding very well. Oh, broken shield. That'll put Duck Hunt Dag over 100 damage. Oh, nice dodge there by Overlord. Another broken shield. Not quite enough to kill Duck Hunt Dag just yet. Does have a lot of damage though. Good smash attack will send him flying. It'll be very interesting to see if some of that healing will come into play. Some of it has already, just only 1 hit though. Oh, but there's a nice smash, and that's going to send Duck Hunt Dag off the stage for the second stock. Overlord with 44 damage on his first. A little bit bigger lead, but Duck Hunt Dag, of course, could try and get some damage up there. Duck Hunt Dag doing very well to try and keep it at an even bout. Right now, perfectly timing a lot of attacks, as well as shields, too. Oh, but that was a nice attack there by Overlord to give him some damage. Yeah, right now he just needs to focus on doing as much damage as possible in the second stock. Maybe use the third one for trying to kill Duck Hunt Dag, which he got killed there. So 62 damage on Duck Hunt Dag. Opportunity for Duck Hunt Dag is there, but Overlord has the lead a little bit. Oh, nice counter there. That's the first time I've actually seen Overlord use the counter in a 1v1 match. He used it a couple times in 8-man smashes, but first time in a 1v1. Oh, the car got smashed right there. Duck Hunt Dag takes the lead for the first time in the match. This is actually a very close one. I have no idea who is going to win this one. Another broken shield for Duck Hunt Dag, and there's a hit. And Overlord will sneak by. 87 damage into the third stock, but by the score of 3-2, Warlord will advance and will face off against Mac Daddy D in the winner's bracket 3rd round. Duck Dag will fall to the loser's bracket and will face off against the winner of Hurricane and Super Dr. M in the loser's bracket round 2. So he gets a bit of a bye after this loss here. Match lasted 5 minutes 17 seconds. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our 3rd match. I feel like this 3rd match is actually going to be one of my favorite matches. It's actually my favorite matchup of this round. Let's go ahead and show off the opponents. It's going to be a very close one between number 7, Super Luigi. We felt like his surprising performance in the 2nd Amiibo tournament was good enough to get him 7th. He'll face off against Terminator, who pretty much got a bye facing Deadmau5. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see how these two fight against each other. These two have faced off against each other before, of course, back in the 1st tournament. Let's see what stage we're going to. Final Destination. How fitting. Of course, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, these two, of course, had to face each other in the 1st Amiibo tournament, where Terminator kind of just had his comeback. Don't actually remember what the result of that last match was. It's been a little while. I really expect to see Luigi do a lot to try and get quick, powerful attacks in before Rob can deliver his powerful attacks. He has a lot more power than Luigi does, but Luigi is, of course, a lot faster, has a little bit more defense, probably. Just saying. Of course, Super Luigi being really good as the true all-around. He's the best true all-around we have. You could consider Captain Falcon an all-around, even though he just has no stat upgrades to him, but you just consider him pretty much an all-around. And then you have Duck Dag. Oh, as Luigi gets that kill there. And Duck Dag is a bit of an all-around, as well as Olimar is a little bit of an all-around. He's not quite there yet, though. But Super Luigi does have the stock advantage. He's trying to rack up as much damage as he can on Terminator before he knows he could get possibly killed here at 141 on damage. But right now, he's racking up the damage really fast. That laser's going to do some damage. Get closer to each other, guys. These two had been in a couple of 8-man smashes together when we were doing training, as Rob gets the kill there. These two had been facing off in a couple of 8-man smashes during the training session, and these two would meet up quite a lot, and it would result in pretty much what we're seeing here, a lot of dodging and a lot of attacks at like really close range. Super Luigi holding off a nice advantage. Terminator didn't really get too much to prepare for this match, so pretty much he fought Deadmau5 as like a little practice. And Super Luigi, of course, had his bye, so it'll be very interesting to see which one moves on from these two. Right now, Luigi holding a nice advantage, but Rob, Terminator, doing as much damage as he possibly can, trying to make the comeback happen. He has 215 damage. He has some nice endurance as he gets the kill first. So 215. He takes 2 straight stocks off Super Luigi. He has 215 damage, though. He needs to be very careful. The throw's not enough to kill him just yet. Terminator needs to try and do some damage to Luigi before he gets knocked out here. Just getting thrown back and forth across the stage now. That's something Luigi did against Long from Pennsylvania back in the 1st tournament as well. Come on, guys. Get a little closer. Don't be too afraid of each other. I'll tell you, it's funny when they do that because it's just like those attacks. And there goes Terminator. So now we're on completely even terms. 0 damage on the last stock. It's going to be another 3-2 result. So we continue to keep seeing close results. Rob tried to get some range there from Luigi, so he can probably do some of those attacks there, and he sends them in the air with that. He has a nice little lead here going on. Started to play very strong, very clutch since getting knocked out first. Rob can't seem to get in close on Luigi. Luigi has the advantage up at close range, but he's going to need to do something if he wants to take out Super Luigi. There's There's a slam. Not quite enough to kill Luigi just yet. Oh, but there's that smash. And Terminator will put up an upset. Not really much of an upset. It was 7 and 10, but nonetheless, a little bit of an upset because of the lower seed won. Final score of 3-2. Terminator will be advancing on to the winner's bracket round 3. Super Luigi will go ahead and fall down to the loser's bracket, and he will face off against Charlie in the loser's bracket. It was actually a pretty exciting match. Luigi kept it close, but Terminator came back after being eliminated first with a clutch performance. Less than 4 minutes. So now we finally move on to our 4th and final match of this episode. I'm saying this is probably going to be a train wreck. We have the 2 seed, DP Man Jr. Of course, as mentioned before, his dominant performance in the second Amiibo tournament leading to a 3rd place finish was definitely good enough for the 2 seed. He will face off against Waterlord, who won his last match against Zelda in the first round of the winner's bracket. Let's go and pick out the stage, and the stage is Woolly World. So Shulk, of course, really doesn't seem to have that bit of a disadvantage in 1v1 matches aside when he's facing Super Mario, but Waterlord has been getting a little bit better at 1v1s, especially with his high damage upgrades that I've just been just spamming him with. But of course, DP Man Jr. is a great character Shulk is a great character all around, and DP Man Jr. has been really training him to make sure he makes the right moves at the right time. So it'll be very interesting to see how he does. I would love nothing more than to see Waterlord beat DP Man Jr. very early on, but I know DP Man Jr. has the right attacks to make things happen, especially with a little bit more defense than Warlord does. It's probably good timing. Will give him the advantage. Oh, and the first kill will go to DP Man Jr. The winner of this one will go on to face Terminator in the next round, so it'll be very interesting to see which one of these guys moves on. I think Terminator's going to have a good opponent either way. And there's Waterlord getting the smash attack, so now we're back to even ground on these second stocks. Hey, well, Waterlord is actually doing a lot better than I was expecting. I thought he was going to probably take maybe 1 for the round, but he's actually doing very well right now. Oh, and he got the counter. He also has not done the counter very much. I believe that's the first time I've seen him do it in a 1v1 match. The backslash, that's just like what DP Man would do. I'm not sure what it is. I believe it is invincibility for once he reaches 100 damage. I believe that's what that glow effect is. It'll be very interesting to see, and DP Man's going to settle on smash. That's going to be really nice if he can get a nice, good attack, and he does. So DP Man Jr. takes the lead back. Oh, nice dodging right there. He keeps avoiding Waterlord's grabs as Monado Arts wears off, so no longer smash effect. Oh, that's going to hurt DP Man Jr. a little bit. He has the jump Monado Arts now, though, so recovery's going to be a lot better. Maybe he can use this opportunity to try and get as much damage as possible on Waterlord. Which right now he's doing a very good job at that. Had a little sketchy start, but is doing very well now, DP Man Jr. is. Now DP Man Jr. has speed equipped. I think that might be very important when he's facing off against Waterlord. Look at that. He dodged all of the attempts at grabs. That was nice. Now there's the jump Monado Arts once again for DP Man Jr. Could use that to get a lot of mobility. Oh! Waterlord's going to kill him, but DP Man Jr. still has a lot of... Or Waterlord has a lot of damage. DP Man Jr. could kill him right here with a nice set of moves. Oh, that was close. Just jump back and forth between your recoveries. Why not? Oh, that's a nice hit. Not quite enough to kill Waterlord just yet, though. Continuing to start juggling Waterlord across the stage. Oh, nice counter. I thought that was the KO move right there. It was almost the KO move. 200 damage, and finally, DP Man Jr. is going to get the kill there. So, DP Man Jr. had a little bit of a scare there against Waterlord, but will manage to advance into the next round of the winner's bracket, and will face off against Terminator in the winner's bracket third round. That was very well done by DP Man Jr. Waterlord's going to fall down to the loser's bracket and will face off against Sass Blast in the loser's bracket. But that'll wrap up round 3, or episode 3's matches. We'll have 4 more matches coming up in the next episode. Those next 4 matches will be, I'm going to announce them to you so you can prepare for them. Captain Ganon versus Captain Falcon. Mr. Boozer versus Deffy Jr. Long from Pennsylvania and Dr. Nine, who both got buys, by the way. So that'll be the first time you'll be seeing both of those guys. And then Super Mario versus Pac Daddy P. But that's going to wrap up this episode. I've been Def Stamina. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.